Warning, if you're under 14 and you are not allowed to watch this video, please click off this video because there will be curse words, some situation that's implied in private, or something else that's going to be in this video or other videos on my channel. I will not be accused of saying something bad in front of some kids, even though this video is only for 14 and up. If you're under that, please leave this video because I will not be responsible for any of that. So, if you're over 14 and you want to watch this video, please move forward and listen to my stories that I want to tell you. And I hope you have a good day. Stories go through the air. You can listen and you cannot. But stories are here to help. Understand what is right and what is wrong. But sometimes stories can do the opposite. There's no right or wrong. You have to form your own opinion. But that is not what you're here for. You're here to listen to this silly little god of this channel listens to his mind going on about his stories, about the different worlds where he's traveling to, and where he can make some small different in a timeline. Welcome to the Blue Mask What If channel. Hello everyone, this is Blue Mask and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys will enjoy my video and let's begin. Hello everyone, this is Blue Mask and welcome back to, well, it's gonna be a short part 3 of What If Belle Was an Item Maker. It's gonna be short today because I did something yesterday when I wanted to record and I got tired at the end of the day, so I didn't record. So I'm doing it now and that's why it's shorter than usual. Probably 30 minutes, 50 minutes, I don't know how long I can talk. But yeah, let's just try to do this. Anyways, like I said at the beginning, hope you guys enjoy my video and let's begin. We start where the original canon version of Danmachi's anime and manga starts, in the middle of the dungeon, not where Belle is running away from the monster, but where Belle is kicking the monster into the corner where in the canon part he got trapped. Okay, being here for a month and I'm running into a minotaur? That is kind of fucking weird. Belle says this as the Minotaur tried to run into Belle, trying to pierce him with his horns, but instead, Belle stepped beside the attack and grabbed the Minotaur by its head, making a sort of headlock with the Minotaur, trying to get free from Belle, but can't because he's holding it so fucking strong. Okay, piece of shit. Okay, stop moving. Belle holds his own against the Minotaur when he hears two people running down the corridor when he sees Eyes and Bet. Oh! Hi! Sorry about this. Belle, are you okay? Yep, just ran into this this cow here. When Belle said that, he breaks the Minotaur's neck and it slumps down to the ground. Well, down on the ground, not disappearing because he hasn't removed the crystal from the body. Anyways, how's your adventure down in the deep floors? Oh, it went... well... yeah, it went... good. So, how was the kind of items I made you guys? I know it's not big, but I still enchanted them. Oh, it was great. Yeah. The little extra speed actually helped me a lot down there. Thanks for that. You're not an asshole like I thought you were gonna be. What? Yeah, okay. Anyways, why did you guys seem nervous when I said how it went? Well, it's beside for the Minotaur at, well, the end here. Belle looked down at the Minotaur that was still, well, corpse laying on the ground. Oh, yeah, let me just... Belle took out his knife and cut into the Minotaur, removing its stones from its body. When it did, nothing else dropped with the body. Ah, damn it, I hope it's gonna drop some Minotaur skin. Do you guys want this, or... Nah, you killed it, you take it. Thanks. Belle put it in his, well... in its pouch and turned back. So, how was the bags I made you guys? Those took a hell of a lot of time to make. Well, you see... An hour and a half later... You did what to them? Belle was in front of Finn with two bags right in front of them that one of them had scratch marks and burn marks on it, and one of them, the straps that was holding it, was melted off at one of the ends, so it was kind of destroyed. What do you mean you got into danger and you put them... Do you know how much time it took for me to make two of them? Yeah, we know, Belle. 2 weeks, Finn! 1 week each! How the fuck can you explain this? We ran into some problems when we were down there. Ran into some fire monsters with one of the bags. Luckily, that one didn't get much destroyed. Yeah, this doesn't fucking explain you melting off one of the handles of the bag. I know, and we're sorry. At least it wasn't destroyed. Lucky for you, I can fix the bags and the outside. But if it was destroyed into the bag, all the items would have dropped out. I can fix the outside, but you better be fucking lucky if it's just the outside. I know, okay, we're sorry. But at least the bags did us great. Oh, how so? Well, it kept the crystals from not being, well, burned or melted off. So we actually kind of got a little more profit than usual. Oh, so your guys are not in debt? No, not at all. Even though these bags didn't carry a lot, it still helped us. You don't say. Belle picked up the one that had the melted strap that was from the side and up by the shoulder and down. How the hell did this even melt off? I've never heard of a monster from you guys that has acid or, well, disintegration kind of abilities. It was a new species we ran into. Wait, what? Belle looked at Finn with a kind of confused look. What do you mean it's a new ability? Well, not new ability, a new species of monsters. Well, Tyone gave me this crystal. Finn showed Belle the crystal and explained how the monsters looks like. Plant-like monsters? I've never heard that from my aunts and uncle. You haven't? No, not at all. This shouldn't even exist. I mean, they have been down very far down, so this shouldn't be possible. New monster with yellow crystals. Yeah, no, this is out of my abilities as well. They only say if I actually sent a letter to my grandparents and aunts and uncles to figure out if they know about this. Can you please do that? This is kind of a necessary situation we need to learn about. And those two are the oldest gods that's been here and down into the dungeon. Yeah, but don't get your hopes up, Finn. It will probably take a week or two for them to respond. Yeah, no worries. Anyways, is the gear I gave you guys good enough? Oh yes. All of the higher-ups, even Riveria, loved the gear you gave us. What they're talking about is, after the 2 weeks, well, Bell has been there in, well, a month now. The first week he trained and got used to the dungeon, then second week he tried to do experiments with his item making and everything else. So he asked for, he went around to get some materials like leather, metal stuff for bags and everything else. He got that from the captain that actually wanted to see if he could create those items. So a week later, he created one of the bags. That one was the one that got acid attacked. The second bag is the one that got scratched and burned on the outside. But after that, he spent a week enchanting everyone's armor set. Being, Eyes, Bet, Tyona, Lufia, Riveria, Gareth, and Finn for some testing. There are strong ones and good mages, so that's why. He enchanted with some boosting abilities in Lufia's staff and her, a shirt she picked out, a dress she picked out to wear. Riveria said that about her. Riveria asked a glove and a cape to be boosted up with magic boosting, abilities. And defense for the clothes. Lufia was mana, for the staff was magic boost, and for the dress it was protection. The Hylian twins actually just asked for attack boost on their, sword. A sword and a knife. Tyona asked for a defense boost in her Urga, so it could handle a little more damage. Tyona asked for sharpness in her knife. Bet was attack boost in his boots and gloves, and a little more defense in one of his shirts. Eyes asked for a kind of sharpening and protection on her sword, and mobility in her boots. Finn was the same as Tyona with defense on the spear so it can last a little longer, same as Gareth, and a shirt from Finn that protected him, and his Gareth armor set that needed to be boosted up. Well, at least I know that it works now. But what about Tyona's Urga, though? I haven't seen her carrying it when I saw her. Oh, no, that got melted off. The magic didn't help at that point. Shoot. Maybe I need to be a little more strong in that ability, though. Yeah, it seems like you need to do that. So, anything else I need to do? Any of the others? No, not yet, from what I've heard. Maybe some of the others will ask you. Oh, great, but I think I need to get some days where I do that. I still want to go into the dungeon. Yeah, pick some days and maybe I'll do that. What do you think you're gonna pick? Maybe Friday and Tuesday, maybe? Those points sounds reasonable. Yeah, maybe. Anyway, thanks for what you've done, Belle. And sorry about the bags. Maybe it'll take a day or two before it will be fixed up. I need to carb and try to get some repair tools. Or maybe I should just abandon the burned and scratched one and make a new one entirely. I really hope I get some magic at this point. Maybe repair magic? That sounds useful for you. It does. Anyways, I should probably go. See you later, Finn. See ya. Oh, reminder, Monday is, the new, family training, familia training time. Yeah, I got it. Isn't it Friday? Yeah, so in 2 days. Alright, see ya. Bill walked down the corridor with the 2 bags beside him and walked into his room that has gotten a little more personality. Imagine Ice's room in Imagine Ice's room in Danmachi Sword Oratoria series. Yeah, that is kind of a room Belle is nearby. Well, Belle's room looks like. With his desk with some items and some magic, not some magic tool, but some items he is there to create and everything else. God damn it. I can probably fix the handle of the acid one. Belle picked the acid and put it on the table. If you imagine a normal looking bag with a flip up lid that you can roam around in. Yeah, that's kind of a bag I'm talking about. A lettered one. Letter. Not a letter. You know what I'm talking about. Sorry, it's hard to pronounce for me. Letter. Yeah, never mind. Belle did that and started to, cut it out, removing the whole letter. I'm trying to pronounce it right, okay? He peeled it off with cutting with a knife, so he removes it, leaving the metal part on one of the sides. Damn it, I also need to make a new one? Belle checked the other side that was melted off and saw the metal part was destroyed. Belle grabbed grabbed some metal looking straw that he had beside him and made sure it was strapped into something he could hold it when he cuts it. When he did that, he pulled it off and made a kind of triangle looking shape with circle corners. He put it into the leather bag. Leather. bag and make sure it was alright situated. No, it's a square. It's a normal square kind of thing he used, not a triangle. A square that he puts into the bag. And after he removed the strap, he pulled out some more materials and started to cut it out. Sorry about that, my mic just cut out for a moment. Belle pulled out a charcoal pencil, because I don't think they had our kind of normal pencil or something else, and started to draw out the outline of the strap that holds the bag, drawing it out and pulling out some cutting materials afterwards. Cutting the whole thing out took around half an hour, and making it took around 5 minutes. The reason why Belle said it will probably take a day or two, that was not for the acid one, that was for the burned one. After Belle got done doing that, he put the strap on the bag and made sure that it could handle. Jumping up and down, trying to pull it out, not as hard, but seeing if it just can handle. Belle also checked out the sides and everything else to make sure nothing was destroyed. Well, lucky for me, it wasn't destroyed. After that, he pulled out after he checked out the bag and seeing if it was alright, he put it down on the ground and placed the burn and scratch one on the desk. He checked out the burn mark and the scratch mark. There was a huge burn blast in front of the bag that looks like it had, torn away the material from the bag and just released almost the inner side of the bag that holds the item. Damn it, I think I need to replace this. Belle took a material out and removed all the burnt and scratchy materials that just flopping around. And it took hours. And I mean, it took around a day for Belle just to be done. It took a day for him to make a new front for the bag, just to make sure. So it took around a day for him. Luckily for him, the bag's inside is only the four walls of the bag and the bottom that can be enchanted. The top is just where the item just don't jump out. So it took a day for him to make the item and make the protection that was on the lid of the bag. After that, Belle went to the dungeon and just started to I can't speak! Belle went to the dungeon and cutting monsters apart with his sword. Damn it. Belle picked up a crystal from the floor and a tooth that drops as well. It's so bad that isn't allowing me to go deeper than this. Like floor 5? Are you kidding me? I beat a level 5. Can I go down further, like 10, 12? I still hate this. I'm a newbie, so I need to keep in check. What a load of bullshit. At least she's nice and helpful and is a good friend with advice. Belle put the items into the bag that the burnt and scratched one, he made sure that everything looked fine from the outside and inside, and put the items in it. Well, at least I need to do a test run with this one. Luckily for me, I can stay here for a couple of more hours. Belle heard some noises and saw around 10 goblins and... Like I said, sorry, someone just walked in. Around 10 goblins and 5 kobolds. 10 goblins, 5 kobolds that spawns from the walls. You kidding me? That's not even a challenge dungeon. Sorry. Are you kidding me? That's not even a challenge. After Belle said that, around 5 more kobolds and 10 more goblins. I should not have said that. Well, Belle pulled his sword out from his sheath and got ready. Let's see how I can handle this much. After Belle did that, he went out of the... Well, it's not exciting. He just cut them down, by the way. After Belle got done with that, he returned it to the guild and showed all the crystal he dropped out of the bag. That is around 15,000. No, it's around... 10,000 dollars. The man said when he pushed the bag that's in front of Belle. Thank you very much. Belle grabbed the money and put it into his bag and walked over to where his advisor was. Oh, Belle, it's good to see you back from the dungeon. Yeah, it is. So, how did it go? Well, it took around 5 hours for me. Killed some kobolds, some goblins, got 2 drop items, not my lucky day today. Killed around 10 kobolds and 20 goblins at once. Kind of made that my own situation when I insulted the dungeon. Okay, that's a weird reaction. Really? We have a living dungeon down below us, and that's a weird reaction? Now that you mention it, people have says that dungeon do get insulted when people insult it. Yeah. That is true. But Aina can... No, you're not going down below. Oh, come on! I'm too strong for those floors. I don't care. Your stats are still low, Belle. I'm literally able to beat 2 level 5s. Well, 1 level 5s. It kind of was a stalemate between me and Ice. I know, and Finn has said that you have beaten them, but I want to make sure that you are fine and getting the dungeon through. You can go to level 8 tomorrow or in 2 days. You just have to get 100 crystals at once. Is that a challenge? Do you want to make it a challenge? Fine. Tomorrow I'll probably get 100 crystals. Good luck, Belle. Yeah. Is there any other information I need to know? Hidden caverns or anything else? Maybe a challenge in the first few floors? Well, there is the monster that spawns every 3 days. What? Oh yeah, Aina pulled out a map of the floor 4. On floor 4, there is something called a mini boss. Or a mini floor boss. How so? Well, it's like a scorpion kind of monster. Big as a minotaur and has 2 scorpion tails. With 2 claws that people have said feels like fire when it's gonna touch you. Sounds interesting. Yes, Ina pulled the map away before Belle could recognize the path. But you need to get your better armor. Oh, come on, my armor is fine. Belle, one of them is literally almost destroyed. And both of your armor pieces at your knees are almost falling off. Belle looked at his armored equipment and saw what Einar meant. Oh yeah, probably should get some new armor. Do you have someone that can take you? Yeah, probably the twins. Maybe Lafia if she minds. Maybe Eyes? No, not the twins. Not Beat. Maybe Sir Gerard? Or is that too much to ask for? Maybe Raoul and the kitty can help me out. Well, you have to figure that out yourself, Belle. Thank you, Ina. See you later. See you later, Belle. Belle walked out of the guild and was walking down the street when he bumps into a girl that was walking out of an alleyway with a lunchbox. Sorry. No, it's fine. Oh my. She looked down at her lunchbox and looked at Belle. You must been a little distracted there. Yeah, sorry about that. Can I... Oh no, it's fine. But you can pay me back if you come eating here. Belle looked at the girl confusion when she pointed up to the sign beside her. Hostess of Fertility. Huh. Maybe. Oh no. You will pay back my food. Right? Alright then. Oh, what's your name? Oh, it's Seer. Hello, Seer. I am Belle Cranel. Oh, it's nice to meet you. Come tonight? You have to pay back for spilling my food. Sure. Belle walked away with a little wave to Seer. He didn't get her last name. Oh, never mind. He will ask later. He walked away from Seer and Fudd. I hate that look she gives me. God, I hope people doesn't look at me like that. It's kind of weird. Belle walked away and towards the Twilight Manor and dropped off his money drop off the bag at his room and walked in and taking off his cloak and just put on his brown coat he has with him. It's the original in canon, by the way. He put on his normal outfit and just walked around the familiar home down to the library. No one was there when he arrived, so he just walked over to some hero stories he likes to read. No. I've read that a million times. Hated that more. Maybe Albert, the mercenary hero? Yeah, maybe. Belle pulled out the story and started to read it when he sat at a table. After half an hour of reading the story, he put it sit down inside. And of course he's an elf. Not a human. And not anything else. This was made by an elven Arthur. It was made by an elf. Of course, people are gonna make sure that it's not canon. Well, make sure that it's not the original. He walks back to where he got it and placed it back and walked outside to see what the clock was. Maybe I should go. Bell walked away from the Twilight Manor, informing the guards that he's going outside to eat today. If any person asks, they can just ask the guards. Walking down the street, he saw the nightlight of the whole city. Adventurers getting drunk and telling stories. Telling about new plans they have for... Adventurers talking about new plans they have for, the next day in the dungeon. Seeing some other people walking around. Seeing... Belle stopped for a moment and looking at a dwarf and an elf cheering together. That is new. Walking away, he just from the scene before he heard argument and saw the dwarf and the elf yelling at each other. Oh, never mind. Maybe they're rival friends. Belle walked down the street and saw some more people walking around. You actually think he saw a familiar walk by that had an Asian-looking, familiar. They have a lot of purple coloring going about them. It was cool outfits. He walked over to the hostess of fertility and saw that Seer was at the front of the door. Oh, Belle, it's good to see you again. It is. By the way, I'm still sorry about bumping into you and ruining the lunch you were given. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyways, come in. Belle walked in behind Seer, and he was, sat at the bar of the pub. Belle started to look at everything that was on the top. There's spaghetti, there is 5,000. Spaghetti is 3,000 valis. I have around 12,000 with me right now. I wanted to spend here. And drink is 500 valis, and special is... Is that 6,000 valis for the special? Well, has you decided to order, Belle? Yeah, I'll just take the spaghetti and the juice if you can. Oh. Yeah. Would that be all? Yeah, just for now. Alright, Belle, coming up. Well, when Seer walked away, he just sat down. Well, he was sitting down and looking around the pub, seeing people gambling on tables, people talking and everything else. Seeing some of the waitress that's around the pub. An elf, 2 cat people, some humans, and anything else. When a dwarf... Well, wait, is she actually a dwarf? Walked over and placed a platter of spaghetti beside him. Well, you're a cute adventurer. Oh, thank you. And who are you? Ah, I'm Mamma Mia. Call me that when you're here. I'm the owner of this place. Mamma Mia. Belle thought about the name and looked at her. Wait, aren't you the former captain of the Freya Familia? Oh, you know about that. Of course I should know about that. Anyways, thanks for the meal and drink. Before Belle could talk even more, the special was placed beside him. I didn't order that. Oh, but you were. That's on your paper that Seer gave us. But I just ordered. How are you enjoying the food? Seer came beside him and looked at him. Did you place the special on my order? Yep. You told me that you wanted that. You're a gaslighter, aren't you? What are you talking about? You're gonna be an interesting person to talk to, Seer. What's your last name? Oh, it's Seer Flover. You're gonna be interesting, Seer Flover. Oh, hope I will be interesting then. Yeah. By the way, please don't look at me like that. Like what? Like I'm a piece of meat. I didn't look at you like that. Look, I can recognize cases. That one is looking at piece of meat. Look. You'll say that. Belle sighed and just started to eat, not noticing a group walking in from behind, because of the noises that surrounding him. After eating some couple of while, he heard some laughter from a table. He heard laughter from a table that he looked over and saw. Oh shit, did I miss my familia coming in? He looked back at the door and back at his familia. I mean, how the fuck is that hilarious? Bet was talking about the incident with the Minotaur and with Belle. I mean, grabbing the fucking thing by the horn and just choking it? That's hilarious! Well, he is strong. Well, I don't want to ruin their moment. Belle just drank his, juice and just started to go back into his, kind of bubble when he heard. Well, Ice, how did you think it went then? Tyona asked that question because they knew that Ice saw the whole thing. It was interesting in a way. How so? I don't know what you mean. I mean, come on, it must have looked good, didn't it? I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, Ice! That whole shit was fucking weird. I know he's strong and shit, but a level 1? Bet you're drunk again. Reveria sighed after saying that and just looked at him. I mean, he should be a piss pants about a Minotaur, but he just takes it down. Okay, that was kind of insulting to me. Did you say something? Oh, shit, you're still here? Yeah, why not? I have a little break by now. There's nothing left to do. Yeah, sure. I mean, come on! He looks like a fucking rabbit! Alright, that's kind of fucking insulting. Belle grabbed his drink and just walked, over to the group. Everyone didn't notice him at first before Belle poured a drink over Beat's head. Everyone was shocked and looked at Belle. I mean, calling me a weak pansy because I will look kind of fine, but calling me a fucking rabbit, Wolfie boy, that was kind of insulting. Oi, what the? How are you here? Am I? Maybe I'm too much drunk. Nope, I'm here, Wolfie boy, and that was fucking insulting calling me a fucking rabbit. Oh, come on, it was kind of funny. Yeah, you're completely fucking wasted. Like, you cannot take some fucking alcohol. I can take my fucking alcohol as best as I can, Wolfie boy. You had two fucking drinks and you're already drunk. So what? Pete, what the fuck? Everyone was kind of looking at this kind of spat with interesting eyes. Like, what the fuck are they gonna do now? Kind of a situation. Anyways, sorry for interrupting your kind of dinner, Captain. Oh no, it's fine. You can sit down if you want. Nah, I had a little... Nah, thanks. I just wanted to be a little quiet for a moment by myself. Oh, it's totally fine then. Belle nodded to Finn and the others, saying sorry for the interruption of their dinner, and walked back to, well, his place, where Seer just looked at him with a surprised look. You just poured on a level 5. Oh yeah. Belle took a bite of the special he got. Well, we can first fight if we wanted to, but he's kind of fucking drunk, so I think I can beat him. But you look like at level 1. Because I am. But you are a level 1. But I have also fought many people and no skills. That's how I can beat him. That is kind of possible. You guys know that, right? I mean... Wait. How do you know this? Well, I've heard a lot of when I'm in here. Listening to people is kind of fun. Okay. That makes sense. Bell just continued to eat his food when he hears someone sitting beside him on the right side. He looked and saw Eyes sitting beside him. Oh, Eyes. Hi. What do you need? Nothing, I just needed to get away from Pete. Hey! Put me down! Bell looked over to see that Tyone and Tyona had beat up from the ceiling. Why is he... He tried to... Well... He tried to eat Tyona and Tyona's food. That's why. How was it that hard to say? He landed in Tyona's boobs. Oh. By accident. Okay, that makes sense. That's why she kind of had that pissed look. Yep. And that's why I'm over here. Eyes looked at, well, Seer that was beside Belle. Who is this? Oh, Eyes, this is Seer. Probably met her beforehand. I have. Hello. Oh, hello, Miss Wallenstein. How have you been? I've been fine. The silence kind of got awkward with that, but Mamma Mia called Seer in to help outside the kitchen. Well, in the kitchen with some dishes. Well, see you later, Belle. I hope you have a nice dinner. Yeah. See ya. Seer walked into the kitchen and started to help out when Belle said, "Is it just me or she's kind of weird in a sense?" "What do you mean?" "I mean, it's just... I mean, she has this look in her eyes that's just like wants things a lot. And I don't know why. I haven't seen that." "Are you good with reading emotion through eyes?" "No. Yeah, so I don't think you would notice." "Oi, isn't that little Wallenstein?" Mamma Mia walked over to talk to Eyes a little bit. "How have you been, girl?" "How have you been, little girl?" "I've been fine, Mamma Mia. How have you been?" "Oh, stopping some few fights here and there, stopping some fools for robbing me one point. But nothing much." "How's your goddess been?" "Oh, she's..." Looking over at Loki that's on the ground with a bump on her head, with Bavaria with the staff over Loki's head. "Fine." "Still a pervert, I see." "So, you know Mamma Mia?" "Well, yeah. In the Dark Ages, she kind of helped me in one situation. I went into a bar after I got injured, and she helped me out healing, so I've kind of been talking to her a little bit over the years. And you're still a quieter girl as you have used to be, but a little more talkative." "Oh, thank you." "Well, this was an interesting night, I can say that a lot. After that, the night went on, and Belle and Eyes just kept talking through the night. And this is where I'm gonna end this episode off. I know it's short, but I still hope you guys enjoyed. Good morning, goodbye, farewell, see you later, have a wonderful time, my blue masks. Bye bye.